Hello everybody, I'm ALLOS here, also known as Sketchum Creations, and today we're back in Okami, where it's the beginning of the end. The Ark of Yamato, the fabled sunken ark that rose out of the lake, floating before us, and held a legend of terrible monsters. Today, we're going to be boarding it. Now, right away, I recommend, before you go in, save your game, right now, before you go and save your game. You're going to want to do that, because as I mentioned before, going in there is the final point of no return. Once you go in there, you're not coming back out, so you're going to want an anchor out here in the actual world, if you still want to play around here. You know, play as Ami, play in the snow and all that. Go hang out with Shiba Inus. Let's have one last chat with everyone before we head up the Rainbow Bridge. Legend says the Ark of Yamato is the root of all evil in our world. You think we would suffer such misfortune after the demons were defeated and warmth returned to Kamui? Amaterasu, if that Ark is the way to the heavens, then you must embark upon it. Though we have not known each other long, I can already tell what sort of being you are. For you, the realm of the gods lies ahead. It is a journey that the rest of us cannot take. You knew that, didn't you, Amaterasu? Oki and Samiko have made up their feud. Tuscle, I'm scared. Lika, I keep talking to an accident. How can such an enormous thing float in the sky like that? It must mean what the legend said is true. Yes, it is Tuscle. And still, you can't examine the sword, Kutone. Now you may wonder why the bridge to the ultimate end, so the bridge to the evil, is a rainbow. That's because in Japan, at least in ancient Japan, I don't know if it still applies, rainbows are seen as a bad omen, along with the number 4, which pronounced in their language sounds similar to death. So, forwards we go. Also, this is kind of textured weird. You can kind of tell it might be like it's like a curved block with a bit of a blur effect applied to it. I like how it's transparent to the camera though, and there's the sun still in the same eclipse it's been. Wait, Ami! You know what will happen if you cross this rainbow bridge and board the Ark of Yamato, don't you? I mean, that boat is bad news. People come in, we all know that. It's the most hidden and feared thing in all the land. Even legends have nothing good to say about it or Lauchi Lake. They say Lark Harumi last episode, that's the Mooncave Lake. You know there's no turning back once you board that thing. Yeah, game's warning you. Oh god, Oki and Samiko were the ghosts for a second. Huh? You look like you want to say something. Resolve? So you can read Ami's face now, huh? You mean you got the resolve to pass the point of no return? Do you have the resolve? Actually, not yet. But Ami... Actually, I want to change the weapon on my back for the cutscene. It's about to inevitably happen. Okay. Yeah, spoilers. We're not going to be able to use a Thief's Glove in the upcoming area due to a little problem with it. Yeah, I guess the rest of it's fine. Alright then. Well, Ami, you know there's no turning back once you board the Ark of Yamato. So do you have to resolve to pass the point of no return? Of course. I see. Well, I guess it's it then. Ami, don't you go dying like you did 100 years ago. That was just a Orochi, even. Can you just turn back? You can. Imagine a door over there closed. Tuscle, I'm scared. One that's talked to Lika just to reassure us. Heck, let's let the Dawn Girls see us off. No, just Tuscle. Get the Dawn Girls to see us off. Okay, one more time. Puppy. Adorable little puppy. Alright. Resolve. We're going. This is it. The finale. Yeah, this is a slight angle. That's peculiar. I never noticed that before. Wait a sec, Ami. Well, we've been through a lot together. How long's it been since we first met? It all started in the Valley of Sakia's chest. Even a moment like this, Isum can't resist. Then we laid the smackdown on Orochi and that fox wench. Not even mention the Crimson Helm. Or the Spider Queen. We even went inside the Emperor's body and traveled to the bottom of the sea. And before I knew it, I found myself back in my own land. Hear an audio cut there. And now it all ends with the appearance of the legendary arc. But for you, it's just the start of an even greater adventure. You could say that. Sorry, Ami. I'm afraid this is where we say goodbye. Dog. As I told you from the beginning, I joined you so that I could steal those 13 brush techniques of yours. You blundered about being stealing. You found them all during our travels. And now each and every one has been etched into my mind. Yeah, surely it won't be like in 9 months you won't be able to do a simple sunrise even. What are we even talking about? Makes a little flower though. It's not like I've mastered them yet, but I plan on having loads of fun with my newfound skills. And I'm sure people will be elated that little bug will be able to control the sun and the moon. Is he T-posing right now? Wait a minute. Do you see that? He's moving fast, so it's hard for me to tell in the moment, but in post I've frozen the shot here for you. Is he T-posing? It's a bit sad to see you go, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Take care of yourself, pal. No, we don't want to split up. No, Ami, no! Look, you're a god, I'm a sprite, and the text block is following my hopping. We live in completely different worlds. Like how the rainbow's coloring the land below. The road ahead may be a tough one, but it's one you're just gonna have to walk alone. I walk a lonely road. It's the only one I've ever known. I know. It's just, I got things I need to do too, you know? Now let's wrap this up. I can't stand long goodbyes. Farewell, my furry friend. He's holding his paintbrush. Hold it right there, furball. Switch to his sword. How many times do I have to tell you? We gotta go our separate ways. No, he's not. He's T-posing, but technically he's not. He's flailing his arms. Now leave me alone, you thick-headed lump of fur. God, what I wouldn't give for my lump of fur to not leave me alone. He's right, ma chérie. Well, look who showed up to the party. Your way lies with this arc. Hello there. General Wonka. You again? At last, a path to the heavens has opened up. Oh, fantastique! How long have I yearned for this moment? Wow, that ship is big. The shot really puts it into perspective exactly how big the ship is. Wonka is tiny up there. So is Amaterasu down on the bridge. Wow. Not even the Borealis is big, I don't think. 200 years. Yeah, the thing that the one Tau Trooper was talking about back in Seon City. Wonka's been here a long time. No, it must have been much longer. Bah, what are you babbling on about now, you big fruitcake? A path to the heavens? On that creepy old hunk of junk? What a fitting exit for a half-baked prophet like you. I have no idea what you're up to, and frankly, I don't care. Puts away his sword. I'm not part of this anymore, so I'm gonna split. Have fun, you two. afraid of the legendary Ark, are we? You just call me chicken? What'd you say? Well, if you must go, then go. Besides, only those worthy of the trip to the heavens may board the fabled Ark of Yamato. You never had a ticket, and you never will. The whole time there was an extra qualification you need to get on board, apparently. Why, you witless, stupid, half-baked prophet! You're just trying to trick me into getting on that stupid boat. I'm not gonna fall for something like that. I'm no fool. So there. Wait a sec, I know. Maybe I should just hop on board your little boat. Yeah, and then I should tear the place apart as a little parting gift to you. Sorry. Good luck with your tiny swordie soon. Bug zapped. Well, guess what? Don't blame me. I already told you. Only those worthy of that trip to the heavens may board. He was telling the truth. How exactly did the Moon Tribe manage to make an evaluator for that to check anybody who tries to enter? How'd they do that? But you didn't need me to tell you that, my little bouncing friend. You know very well why you can't board this Ark. Do I not speak the truth, little celestial envoy? Back to all we things you were hearing back in Pongtan. Yisun was the celestial envoy. He was supposed to be, but he refused. Well, it's about time. Don't freeze to death in the water! Oh, I think he stopped moving there. He's not moving. Dog. Sat on me. My little friend. I have another prophecy for you. Listen up, because this will no doubt come in handy for you. It takes two to tango. The bond of the brush shall intercede. What just happened? I thought I'd give you the long version, since it was my last. That just happened, certainly. It's a cute little scene to offset the sadness. Pretty good, don't you think? Those unwilling to fulfill their own destiny cannot board the ferry to the celestial plane. Life is all about resolve. Outcome is secondary. It is the resolve that determines the value of your life. Alme had that resolve. She crossed the bridge. You have no doubt met many such resolute people in your journeys. Well, my little bouncing friend, I must bid you adieu. Shall we, ma chérie? We have a date with destiny, and we mustn't keep her waiting. Aw, the increase in her face made it look like she was sad there. There's no time to dawdle. The ship's preparing to leave. Kind of. Aw. Trying to climb that massive door. Sayonara, aboard the Ark of Yamato. That was an achievement. That's a story achievement right there. Here we are. There are those outlines again, and the room is all red. It's got the dungeon icon, very ominous. Staircase here. Nothing happens when you walk to the bottom. Going by the shading there, I think there is a void right there, with it covered by an invisible wall. But this is it. This is the final area of the game. And looking around, you might have an inkling of what sort of things go on around here. So they got their adjusting the sitting position. First things first, adjust the elephant in the room. This guy. Marco. My goodness, I can hardly believe it. My eyes may have been enveloped in darkness all this time, but I know when I see a divine being before me. Okami Amaterasu. Roll credits. You've returned home. I am Marco. Would like to welcome you on behalf of all Celestials. The Celestials from the Celestial Plane. Marco. Where's Polo? Sorry, I had to do. Oh, I made a mistake. I said that you returned home, but of course I was wrong. This is the inside of the dreaded ark which fell from the heavens. It's nothing like our wonderful home, the Celestial Plane. Alas, only my spirit remains in this world. It's been imprisoned here for many years, inside this divine beast. Perhaps it was my destiny. Okami Amaterasu. I'd be so grateful if you could bestow upon us a small gift. Not only for me, but for the others who succumbed to death. In exchange, I will give you what I can. I'm sure that it would lift everyone's spirits. So I guess Marco here still has access to the ship's cargo hold. Because you give him an offering. What do you offer? Money, demon fangs. Marco here is a merchant. He will sell you things. First off, he will sell you the tundra beads that we got last episode. Like I said, you can get these as soon as you beat Lashku and Nashku, but if you don't, you can also get them here. You get gold dust powering up your weapons, Infinity Stone, Adventure Slip. He sells all the usual stuff. And he's selling. I don't have any more selling stuff. That's it. Talk to him again. Okami Amaterasu. I would be so grateful you could bestow about a small gift. And for me to succumb to death, I'd exchange what I can. Sure, they will lift everyone's spirits. Yes. Demon Fangs. He is also a Demon Fang merchant. I'm guessing what he sells is comparable to Kiba in Agata Forest. Did I give Kiba one last contribution like I said I would? I don't remember. Well, if I didn't, well, that's unfortunate. Yeah. Curiously, you can buy the water tablet here. I'm not sure if it factors in this area at all, though. So, can you? Oh, you're so strong. You can tackle the ghost. That's strange. That's where you can tackle the ghost. I would thought it would have done like the pass-through effect with Waka and with magically powered Lika, but it's nice. You can make the ghost pet you. That's nice. Big ol' industrial-looking pots here. Get some apples out of them. Right, that was the last area here. Step up onto the middle. There's a save mirror. It's a big old platform. With that mysterious insignia we saw on the outside of the ship. You know, here we have symbols of Blight, Orochi, Spider Queen, the Crimson Helm, and Ninetails. There's no Lushku or Nushku, though. So here, this is the final save point in the game, I think. So here, I strongly recommend save in another slot. Because this is the end game now. Like I said, you're not going to be able to turn back after this point. So, we're saving another slot there. Maybe I have to adjust something. So, here we have, in the final area, we have all these silhouettes of these bosses. Yeah, I think I'll go through these doorways from right to left, because why not? You have to pick some sort of order, and this is the one I pick. This is a large, empty stone room in here, inside the whole of the Ark of Yamato. So, actually, hold on. Sorry, I just wanted to check something. Go up to the first door on the right. It's a big old green light. I think it's the same as the beaming up light in the grottos. And here, there's another Celestial. Hakuba, goodness, if I'm not mistaken, you're from our home, the Celestial Plane. It's you, Okami Amaterasu. Who would have thought we would meet again after all this time? All my waiting under the dark, cold ice has paid off. Your spirits are locked on the ship under the ice, such an unfortunate place to be stuck. You Celestials may have lost their physical form, but your spirits live on and are with you for all eternity. It's a little frightening. What if Ami wants the moment alone? We have Celestial Being, Hakuba. I'm saying that right. We were heartbroken after the battle on the Celestial Plane, when you fell to this world with that monster, Orochi. You managed to escape before it happened, but little did we know the tragedy that was about to befall us. Here they recount the story we've been told a couple times. After you ran away from the battle, we boarded the Ark of Yamato hoping to get away. But not long after we set sail, countless monsters appeared from the depths of the Ark. Having nowhere to run, all of us were devoured by the monsters. This Ark, which is built by the Lunar Civilization, turned out to be a cargo ship designed to transport thousands of monsters. So the Moon Tribe designed a ship to carry monsters. I guess Celestials mistakenly used it as an escape ship, not knowing it was made for that. So where were the Moon Tribe intending to take all these big old monsters to? Like, do they have an examination facility on another planet or something? What was their intent there? Not long after setting sail, the Ark lost its rudder and plummeted down to this world. So it crashed because it lost its rudder. Curious reason, but okay. The Celestials on board, each and every one of us, were slain. I don't know why the Moon Tribe built such a thing, but when the Ark fell to this world and brought such tragedy, well, it was nothing short of a disaster. Okami Amaterasu. It seems that the Ark has begun to move again after all this time, but this place is like a nest of dark beings. Please take care not to be sucked into the darkness. It hasn't stopped me so far, it won't stop me now. Yeah, it's like when you got a truck transporting dangerous animals to a zoo or something, and then the truck breaks down in the middle of town. I suppose that's what you compare it to. Can I hit you? Okay, you actually do the thing I expected Marco would do. I guess Marco holding all those physical items just weighed him down, and it made him more corporeal to Ami. Alright then. Sorry for the cut there, just make sure the recording is still going alright. Alright then, do you see anything else? Even as a spirit, the nightmare continues. Are you gonna say it again? Same stuff? You're on the way for the battle. We board document to open gateway. Not enough to set sail. Come as if you have no idea. You're number one. Also devoured by the monsters. This Ark, which built by the Lunar Civilization, you have to be targeted. Okay, yeah, you say the same stuff. Alright then. Go into the room. Oh, that's weird. The trail of solar flare, like, when it's really in front of the beam. It's one of those beaming up beams that we saw in the grottos out in the world. There's more pots here if you want to restock on something, I guess. A little bit of yen and ink. Food. You step into the beam of light. And guess what? That's right, it's boss rematch time. Oh, Blight does that. That's like the thing that Dogus do in the past. That's right, on the Ark of Yamato, you have to refight all the bosses that you saw symbolized on the ship. The final area is a boss rematch. I'm not sure if the boss stats are any different usually. I think they might still have the same stats. Because, like, I took out a pretty big chunk of Blight's health right there. Now, I'm not sure what the deal with this is, why these guys are here when they were out in the world. Maybe, I guess after we beat them, all their souls eventually... Whoops, I was supposed to jump there. All their souls eventually coalesced here. So it was like, this is the essence of their souls brought back. You're just sitting on the ship now. And his Blight's dead. That wasn't that bad. I guess it's just the essence of their souls here on the ship. You know, Blight there didn't say anything though. He did okay on time and damage. He didn't say anything there. I'm not sure if any of them speak at all. It might be that it's just their forms are retained, but their minds are lost. Maybe like the ships. Maybe like while they're in the ship, they rebuild themselves. Their body comes before their mind. Because we need to refight all the bosses. And also, As you may expect from the cutscene, we don't have Eason with us to make any snarky comments. It's just us and the Celestials. Yeah, this room is blue now. You're blue now! That's my attack! A little levity here. Are you gonna say more things to me, Hakuba? Yeah. Okami Amaterasu. It seems one of the dark beings has disappeared. If only all the evil power would leave our midst. And I'm sure the Ark would return to the Celestial Plane. I was ready for immortality. But now it seems the time has come for my spirit to take leave. So you don't stick around? It's brought joy to my heart to have met you before I depart. I hope that you will return to the Celestial Plane, Amaterasu. That you will bring light to this world once more. So it's like freeing the champions from the divine beasts in Breath of the Wild. We free these celestial spirits from each of the monsters holding them down. We need to purify the Ark of all the evil inside of it in order to make things right again. I like how gradients here. Yeah, that's blue now. Oh, there's just a little texture cut off right over there. Do you see that? There's a little bit of texture cut off. Whoopsie. I feel like I've experienced that with some of the textures I've made for source maps. Anyways, so there's a little bit of jarring transition right here, red to blue. Alright, so you know what's going on now at Boshi Just next to going after Orochi, and who is here to meet us outside of Orochi's chamber? So I guess when we first beat Orochi out in the outer world, his soul split into all the other guys. Split into Blight and Ninetales and Nutchu and Neshku. I guess Crimson Helm, Spider Queen weren't as important. When we first beat Orochi, split these guys. And when we beat those guys, they came up here to recover in the Ark. And they recovered their bodies, but their minds not quite. These guys all have their own specialized rooms in the ship as well. Hello? Oh, is there no one to greet us in this one? There's not a Celestial to greet us? I guess when we beat them on the ship, though, they have no place left to recoalesce their forms, because we reclaimed their spawn point from them by destroying their Minecraft beds, so they dissipate into the ether. Right, let's go say hi to Daddy Orochi again. Hey bro, I bought your Uber Eats order. You had this whole shrine in here. Looks like the Celestials recreated the Moon Cave shrine here. You also take 3 shots. I'm guessing you do. Yeah, Celestials recreated the Moon Cave shrine here, curiously enough. Like, it's this whole area here, recreated in the Arc of Yamato aesthetic, just for the boss fight. Nope. We have a curious case. Well, it is what it is. It's the same arena, but it's not. And Clover Studios went through the effort to do that, at least. Yeah, I appreciate it. Whoops, that was the sake. It's curious how the sake is here on the ship as well. I guess the Celestials are really committed. Maybe it's like an actively data accumulating simulation room. Like, the room gathers the data from the outer world and readjusts itself to match what's been happening out there. Yeah, that could be the case. Ow. Yeah. I think there's a chance that this just might be the same as it were before, just in a different arena now. So anyways, here, as usual, did I remember to restock and things? Yeah, I did. Use one of these babies and bam. Oh, still need to smack it once. It's just a black void there underneath them. They sink down, now the real fight begins. Trying to bite me, bro? Sorry, but this Uber Eats Ready order does not belong to you. Okay. So apart from the setting and how much damage output we have, it's not really all that different, I suppose. Can I one cycle you? No, not quite. I can almost one cycle him. Yeah, apart from the setting, the fact that they don't talk, it's not really all that different from the first time. So I suppose, just to save your time, I can speed this up. So, to defeat you, let's get going. Seriously? I failed to do this one. I guess now we can see what those do. When you fail to bloom the buds that this guy spits at you. I guess I can end the speed up right there, though. And that's what those buds do. You fail to bloom them in time. Hit the Curse Zone Kusa Village. Alright then, Orochi. For the last time. Because it was true Orochi. Typically is golden. Goodbye, true Orochi. See you again, never. And next fade out before the shrine does. How did I do there? I didn't get to examine the arena there. I should have stopped to examine the arena. Oh well. Oh, sorry for the cut. Sorry for the cut there. Okay, they just despawn normally first. You can leave on your own terms. So you can have time to look around here. I guess all the arenas are scenes after you first fought them. So Blight's arena was a simulation of the inside of the Emperor's stomach. That was a simulation of the Moon Cave. Did I jump down this hole? That was an invisible wall. So that's the big old dragon head in the back. Sure is nice of this the Moonshide to simulate that for Orochi with their machinery. I was curious. These are in the four corners of the room. Like, what are these platforms for? Isn't that a platform here in the regular room? No, just like aesthetically symmetrical. It doesn't help you in the battle almost, I don't think. It's just there for aesthetics. Alright then. Fake moon cave. Why don't you try to draw the sun here? Yes, I'm drawing an actual circle here at the end of the game. Nothing. I'm gonna try it, see if anything happened. So this is where the entrance would be, in the real moon cave. It's just this place. Alright then. Beam me up. Is anyone going to greet us here? Or like Marco and Hakuba, just special cases? Anyone? Anyone at all? Let's say hi. Now we've just blued up this segment. Okay. There's no special fanfare after that. Surely there's going to be more Celestials than just Marco and Hakuba, right? Surely. The central platform stays red. The bridges turn blue. Alright. I just finish off here by fighting Spider Queen. Gotta make out her hair in that outline. Alright then. Oh, hello. Sado. It's you, Okami Amaterasu. Yeah, there isn't no Celestial here. I did wonder when the arc began to move. Lo and behold, it's the guardian of our home, Celestial Plane. Celestial being, Sado. You look like you stay fit. Why did such a tragedy befall us? Its ark was built by the lunar civilization as a rescue boat. was it? It had been enshrined in the celestial plane for many years. You believed it would be safe. Decided to keep all the monsters locked up in your boat in the celestial plane. I'm not sure we ever actually learned what the Moon Tribe's plan was with that. You're just kind of here in the after, figuring it all out. In order to ensure our future existence, you fled to the Ark when the monster attacked us. How could we have known this Ark would become our coffin? Ironic, isn't it? I don't know. Maybe it was our destiny. Perhaps it was all decided from the start. Hello there, Orochi. I want to take a screenshot of that. I pressed the wrong button. Okay, hold on. Did I get that? Let me see here. I almost got it cleanie. I saw those text box. It just barely started to spawn. I pressed the print screen button. It's F12. I'm sure I can find it online or something. I partially got it at least. Leave it there for now. Alright. It suddenly comes. The beast Orochi who attacked the celestial plane, whatever you said there, it suddenly come flying across the sea of stars. You know, his whole shrine thing can just fly across the sky. What even is Orochi? I guess Orochi's kind of like an Eastern dragon, which you would figure he's from Japanese folklore. And Eastern dragons tend to fly by their own propulsion, with no wings. Like, they carry the shrine too? That's kind of just weird. And after destroying our people and our homeland, it went on to cause pain and suffering in this world. Perhaps it was all preordained by the Moon Tribe. Do I think they were sabotaging you? So I think maybe it's like every other door there's a Celestial. Blight, Orochi, and Ninetales. Why did such tragedy befall us? This Ark is built into the rescue bow. Is it the same thing? And as always, he's non-corporeal. Okay. Alright then, Sato. What's your name? I already forgot. So on to fight with Orochi. No, not when we just fought Orochi. On to fight with Spider Queen. This probably won't take too long. It's unlike Orochi. Orochi has like 8 separate weak points you have to hit, but Spider Queen just has the one inside of her butt bud. That's weird. Can I get that? Thank you. Get another one. And get... Get... Not... what? Come on now. You need to be on the opposite side. I missed. You need from the opposite side. I'm very briefly seeing it there. Come on, game, where is it? It was there. I was finicky. Come on, how did that one miss? Come on. Will you stop missing, please? Oh my god, what are you doing? Attach, please, thank you. Good lord. Alright then. Power Slash 3, go. Quite powerful. Not immediate game breaking, but still. One cycled. Goodbye, Spider Queen. Nice seeing you again, ma'am. That sure happened. I hit like once. Yeah, that one hit dinged me off there. I don't think I mentioned before when you fought her the first time. The Spider Queen, I believe her name in Japanese is something quite unfriendly for safe audiences. They give you a hint. It's a long word that starts with P, and it's about selling your body. I believe that's what her Japanese name is. So Konohana Blossoms without the blossom is kind of weird as well. It's a recreation of the Suta Ruins End Cave. There's no Umi in here though. Umi's out being safe with his master Kokari. Just us here. Alright then. Sato's probably going to tell us some more lore about the fall of the Ark of Yamato. But come on, Sabo. Give me that lore. Sato. Okami Amaterasu. I sense the presence of someone here on the Ark. Could it be that man from the Moon Tribe? Probably. I can feel his pain somewhere deep down inside his Ark. Down, huh? Amaterasu, you must save him without a moment's delay. You must stop the seed of tragedy from being sown. In order for the evil in this world to be exorcised, the sun god Amaterasu must return to the celestial plane. I pray that you will watch over the world from the heavens, and that you will bestow peace upon us all. Goodbye, Sato. May you rest in peace with your pectorals. Alright then. With 3 of the rematches taken care of, I'm going to cut it off right there. Next time, you fight Crimson Helm and Ninetales, and then, hopefully, the final boss. So until then, my name is ALLOS, also Session Creations, and I will see you then. Thanks for watching.